With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. It'll be the Raptors off the tip. Antetkounmpo inside. And he buries his first look. And as is the case most nights, we've got a lot of talent in the backcourt for both of these squads, Clark.
Yeah, there's so many outstanding shot makers and playmakers in the backcourts across the league. I do believe it is clearly a guards league these days. All of these guys can light it up and will light you up. So clearly a shooter's league is what you see most of now. Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
Now here's Brown. Back to Carter. Pass to Capella. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line. That one on Giddey.
Clint Capella is a guy who's a defensive anchor and takes quality shots, and because of that, he plays his role to perfection.
In addition to affecting the game at both ends, Mathurin has already proven to be a tremendous leader.
Oh, yes, he has, B.A. He's a high intangibles guy, hard worker, really leads by example, and he's clutch. He elevates his play in big-time situations.
Here's Brown. The Raptors making their last shot. Here's Carter. Oh, misses the dunk. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
Giannis powering his way on the jam there. Well done.
Ball into the lane. Pass to Clark. Here's Capella. Back to Carter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A nice shot by Brown.
I think that's where Brown is at his best, guys. He's a muscular athlete who loves finishing strong through contact.
From deep, Giddey. Capella with a rebound.
Just their first miss of the night. They've been aggressive, and they've been proficient.
Carter with it. Oubre picks him up. Back to Carter. Pass to Clark. Over to Rosen. And the basket by Clark.
They allowed him to establish deep position. You just can't do that.
Exactly. I mean, once he's got the ball in that area, the battle's already lost.
Now here's Antetkounmpo. Give him 8. Over Clark. Antetkounmpo. Bam! Antetkounmpo's got 10 points in the game.
You can tell that Giannis takes pride in his activity level, the way he plays, his intensity level. And you see the result of that activity on second chance buckets like this.
It's a one-on-one situation. Oh, and the jam by Giannis.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdowns.
Pass to Clark. Brown inside. Back to Clark. And the jam by Brown.
Man, how about the cool, composed attitude of Jaylen Brown in these spots? I mean, rising up and knocking it down with the shot clock up against him, that's pretty good.
And he recovers it. Second shot opportunity. Clark grabs the board.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Oubre on the wing. Nice D from Brown. The Pacers were involved in one of the biggest trades of last season, Clark, sending Domantas Sabonis to Sacramento for Tyrese Halliburton.
Tell you what, it gives Indiana one of the most exciting young players in the NBA, BA. And I think the sky's the limit for this kid, Tyrese Halliburton. He's got all the skill set that you want in the point guard position. And in addition to that, he's a galvanizer. He's a connector. He's a leader. And that could serve the small market Pacers extremely well.
Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
No defense going to stop that throwdown by Capella right there.
Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Now here's Ball. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Capella. Back to Carter. And stolen by Antetkounmpo. And Antetkounmpo with the stuff.
And the ball handling of Antetkounmpo, my goodness, really unreal. For a guy his size, his dribbling is ridiculous.
Here's Carter. And the basket by Clark.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Pass to Antetkounmpo. That one goes. And that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now that they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Oh, and the jam by Giannis.
And an absolute insane display of dribbling from Antetkounmpo. I mean, you can't take this guy lightly when he's got the ball. Mad handles for a guy of any size, but 7 feet tall. Come on, man. That's ridiculous.
And the Pacers with possession here. After the basket by Toronto. The offensive rebound. Here's Clark. Deflected.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Back to Carter. Pass to Ball. They get it back. Left side, Brown. It's stolen by Maxey. And Antetkounmpo, here we go.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for the Raptors. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. And don't go...
Please give a big round of applause.
Good to have you with us on this Easter Sunday. We're ready for more of the NBA on 2K Sports. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Toronto.
They've really been pushing that thing in the open floor, and so far, the opposition's not been able to slow them down at all.
Yeah, we got to talk about how pestering they've been on defense, forcing turnovers and finding ways to score off them.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like, you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggled with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Yeah, just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you. Here's DeRozan. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Pass to Bryant. Here's Little. on the clock. There's the drive. Comes up empty down low. So it's Toronto now.
And when you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
Here's Antetkounmpo. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. And Van Vliet, a very solid defender at his position, Grant.
Not great length, but strong as any, BA. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism.
And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, BA, I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
And again, Toronto, no good.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Out of bounds, it'll be Raptors ball. And a chance to add to the lead here.
Yeah, BA, they should really stick with what they've been doing.
Outside Maxey. Dosunmu on the wing. Three-pointer. And that's good. Maxey for three.
And we've begun to see their three-point shooting slip a little this quarter.
For better or worse, and it looks like the latter. I mean, those threes not really falling yet.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. And it's DeRozan missing.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
And rejected. And it's out of bounds to Indiana.
Into the lineup for the Raptors, Kelly Oubre Jr.
Here's Bryant. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Pass to Maxey. From downtown. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Here's Little. Back to Bryant. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Here's Antetkounmpo. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team. I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Pass to Little. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Antetkounmpo. Takes it inside. And Bryant pulls it down.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
And Davis slams it home.
Highlight reel dribble move. And then the athleticism takes over.
Woo! Yep, he wasn't going to be denied there. Showing all the skill.
Well, I tell you what, he deserves to do some collar popping after that sequence.
Blocking foul. Giannis first personal foul.
And Toronto calls time here. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, BA. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Raptors making a change here. Here's Lowry. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Pass to Fall. Out to the right wing. Now here's Oubre. 6 to shoot. And again, Toronto no good. It's Herter on the wing. Lowry outside. With the drive. Tipped. Outside Giddey. Out to Oubre. And the call will be against Kelly Oubre. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's 2 fouls for him so far. But I still think he needs to stay aggressive.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Ball stolen. Outside Giddey. Pass to Reed. On the take. Dosunmu on the wing. From deep, Giddey. It's rebounded by Indiana. Here's Lowry. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Lowry's got his first 2 points of the night.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Still hasn't gotten on the board this quarter. He may be pressing a little, trying to get them out of this hole.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for one.
And when you watch the way Trent Jr. can take over a game, just a gifted scorer who can explode once he gets going, he's impossible to slow down.
Pass to Carter. Now Capella. Back to Clark. Outside Carter. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
Hey, nobody on this floor, or any floor for that matter, is out-leaping Vince. So that really allows Carter down low to do his thing.
Here's Giddey. Pass to Dosunmu. Cashes in the first attempt of the game.
What a move, showing off the handles there.
Here's Carter. Driving inside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second team foul.
Carter able to play right through that defender, draped all over him. Absolutely fearless when he's got the ball in his hands.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Here's Dosunmu. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors. They're feeling great, a 21-point lead. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second.
And I like Ball's energy going to the rack. I mean, he's showing no fear because he knows he's going to get hit. He drives inside anyway.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. After making the playoffs 5 years straight, the Pacers have struggled to get back to the postseason.
Yeah, you know, B.A., they're trying to go through a rebuild right now, and that's going to take some time. But the front office and coaching staff appear comfortable with this direction, knowing it might be a while before they make the playoffs again.
Hey, you got to give Ball credit. He's very good at using his length to poke balls away.
Fires the 3. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Capella.
Raptors ball.
And stolen by Clark. Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
And, you know, really, guys, Brown is very talented at knocking down shots, even when getting hit.
And the free throw, no good. Hey, every team wants a guy who can block shots, and they certainly want a guy who can hit threes. Miles Turner does both, Grant.
Yes, he does, B.A. Miles has led the league in blocks multiple times. He also shot it well from the three-point range. He's just a unique skill set. It's really hard to find guys like Turner.
Indiana on offense. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. For three, Powell. And again, Toronto, no good.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
Carter can't get it to go.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Pass to Giddey. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there. Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Free throw, no good for Brown.
And the vertical that Brown has is quite impressive. As relentless a finisher that you'll find in this league.
Capella with a block. Pass to Brown. Back to ball. Carter on the wing. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. They pin that one on Giannis Antetkounmpo.
Tyrese Halliburton is more like what you're seeing from guards these days. He's a tall guard with good size who can knock down the three and do damage as a slasher in the lane in addition to setting up his teammates.
To the wing on the left. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Allie.
Ball size and timing really an asset when it comes to him blocking shots.
Sinks the 15-footer. Ball's got 5. Then Clark Halliburton had a great second year.
Yeah, he sure did. Despite being moved near the trading deadline, I mean, improved his scoring, rebounding, and assist numbers across the board, BA. And that's for a really young player. I bet this guy's going to be one we're going to hear a lot about in the seasons to come.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up. I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And the basket by Antetkounmpo. Antetkounmpo's got 32 points.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
And it's out of bounds to Indiana. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Now Antetkounmpo. 32 points in the game for him. Out to Powell. Brown with the steal. Here's Carter. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They pin that one on Giannis Antetkounmpo.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The ideal guard in today's NBA, Tyrese Halliburton, has length at 6'5". Now he can run the offense, plus Tyrese is an excellent three-point shooter.
Outside Maxey. DeRozan outside. Capella with a rebound. And with Halliburton, The stats show a complete guard, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, think about this. 40% from deep. Halliburton's been top 10 in the league in assists. Defensively, just racking up steals. Tyrese can play the 1 through 3. He does just about everything.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Stolen by Carter. Now the Pacers on the move. It's stolen by Maxey. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Toronto.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
Well, let's make sure we don't overlook the steals they've been able to get now. Those forced turnovers have helped them put points on the board and in their pocket.
So it's Toronto now. 22 was their biggest lead. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Grant.
Hey, B.A., an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league.
And the Pacers making a change here.
No one expected to see that. He's been owning the line as of late.
Here's Brown. Toronto grabs the miss.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Maxey. From the arc. They grab their own miss. Here's Holmes. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
They're hopeful that their poor free throw shooting in the second half won't come back to bite them.
And here's Ball. He's got 5. Pass to Bryant. Another shot. The shot off that time. Excellent D there from Holmes. DeRozan outside. He takes it in. Second chance shot. Now here's Giddey. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up.
Assist from
Giddey's got 6.
You know, one of the things we've seen DeRozan do, guys, is elevate his passing game through the years. Now he's a terrific distributor at the 2-guard spot.
Back to Brown. Pass to Moody. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Rashawn Holmes picks one up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and 1.
Outside Giddey. For 3, Maxey. Pass to Holmes. From down in the low post, it goes.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
walking foul called out. DeMar DeRozan. First personal foul. At the line.
That free throw, no good.
Kevin Herter. 2 shots.
So he can't get either to fall. Outside Giddey. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Pass to Maxey.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Tyrese Maxey taking 2 shots.
Second free throw, no good. Down low. Stolen by Giddey. From deep. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's Toronto. They have a confident 20-point lead right now.
54.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Maxey with it. And for players, greatness can be defined so many ways, but giving back has to be a component of that. Wouldn't you say, Grant?
Well, to whom much is given, much is expected. In BA, I agree 100%. Players today understand the impact that they can have on others. I love that about the league, the players, the coaches, everyone involved, using this gift to make a change and a positive impact throughout the world.
Outside Giddey. Back to Maxey. Takes the 3. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Holmes with a double team. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball call.
Pass to Lowry. Back to Bryant. He can't get it to go. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Milwaukee will be traveling to face them after this game. Here's Giddey. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's Maxey. Going inside.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
Well, last season, Clark, there were a flurry of moves at the trade deadline. Big in-season moves are common now.
Yeah, you know, BA, GMs are not afraid to make bold trades mid-year, and so much of their jobs ride on how successful their teams are and what kind of players they can acquire. So they're willing to roll the dice in an effort to hit a home run. And the coaching staff wants Carter to attack defenses like this because they know he can get it done with ease.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Carter on the wing. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Yeah, watching Carter find his rhythm. Very impressive, an efficient scorer who can hurt you in a lot of ways.
Inside. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Clark.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And here's Oubre from the arc. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist.
3 points.
Oubre's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
I just love the ball move.
Here's Carter. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul.
And the improvement of Tyrese Maxey's three-point shot from his first season to second year, just unprecedented. He improved by over 12% with a huge increase in attempts as well.
Outside Oubre. From deep three-point range. Tries again. Kicks it out to Antetkounmpo. Knocks down the triple. Antetkounmpo has got 37.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more. You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
And for a player with the speed and quickness of Maxey, Grant, leveling up that three-point shot changes everything for him.
Oh, so true, B.A. It becomes pick your poison with him. And it put him in a conversation last year for most improved player.
Well, Grant, the NBA has led the way when it comes to diversity and representation in the high-level jobs. Grant, what are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, B.A., I love this. I mean, the NBA really truly has been a leader when it comes to this. Whether it's coaches, front office, in the league office in New York, living and embodying the spirit of diversity and inclusion is what the NBA is all about. It's fun to be a part of.
The NBA where everyone is welcome. To the middle. Here's Fall. And the layup is good off the glass.
You know, with that kind of height mismatch, you've got to send help defensively.
Here's Carter. Pass to Capella. Right side Carter. Back to Capella. Antetkounmpo grabs the board. Here's Toronto with the ball. Up top, Maxey. Lets it go from deep. That's good. And now he's 5 for 11 in this one.
3.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And stolen by Antetkounmpo. Pass to DeRozan. Here's Fall. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Ball outside. To halt the run. It's deflected. Antetkounmpo outside. On the wing, DeRozan. That three's off the mark.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Outside Carter. To the wing, right side. 5 to shoot. On target from range.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here
For the Raptors.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And a good performance to bring them their 18th win of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
The stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
His range and timing protecting the rim, he blocked a lot of shots and altered even more.
Pass to Capella. DeRozan brings the double. And here's Clark. Here's Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Carter, well known for his throwdown ability. Superb at rising up and punishing the rim.
And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Here's Capella. And finally, they hit one.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to get him producing.
So, no problem for Toronto as they get the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let any